Hello everybody, this is Kay, and welcome to my channel, Junking with Gigi. I am getting out here a bunch of scraps and cut-offs that I have of some fall scrapbook paper. I've been working on a lot of projects that have kind of a fall theme because I'm doing several craft fairs this fall, and I just have a bunch of extra pieces and cut-offs that I think I want to do some masterboards with, and then probably cut them down into like tags and journal cards to put into my fall themed projects that I'm working on. So I'm just kind of going through stuff here and gathering them up. So these particular pieces that I'm using came from a pad of paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. Let me see if I can find it here. It's in this pile of stuff somewhere. Here it is right here. Like I said, I got this pad at Hobby Lobby. I did get it last year, so I'm not sure if it's still available. It's called The Joyful Gathering. So, okay, I'm going to clear these off to the side, and what I have here is a couple of pieces of some marble cardstock that I'm just going to start placing my pieces on. Some of these I may have to cut down a little because some of them are still kind of big, and I kind of want to work with just squares and rectangles. So I'm just going to spend a few minutes just kind of placing these on this cardstock. I'm kind of thinking that I want this to kind of look like a patchwork quilt. That's why I'm sticking to the squares and the rectangles. So that's kind of the look I'm going for. I'm cut some of these bigger pieces down a little bit and just keep working on arranging these pieces. Alright, I've got my cardstock all covered pretty much, and excuse me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start gluing these down. So I'm going to grab out my glue book here. This is just an old catalog of my husband's that I use when I'm doing a lot of collaging with my glue stick. And I'm basically just going to start grabbing these pieces and gluing them down. I got that one done. I'm gonna grab my other piece of marble cardstock here, and I'm going to go ahead and collage it as well. I think I'll do that off camera just to save time. Basically the same thing. All right, both of these are done now, and what I want to do now is I'm going to take this fine tip marker that I have, and I kind of want to do some faux stitching. So I'm just going to take it and draw faux stitching around each square rectangle on this whole piece. This is going to be a little bit of a slow progress, so I'll probably speed this up and maybe cut some of this out. And then when I get done, I'll show you this up close. I don't know if you can see it very well. So as you can see, I went around each one of these little squares and rectangles, making these little dashes to look like faux stitching. I did this on both cards. I did it off camera because it actually took a little bit. So now I'm going to spend some time just cutting these up into some tags and some journal cards. I think I'm going to make 2 different sizes of tags, some larger ones, maybe 3 by 6, and then some smaller ones, I'm thinking 2 by 3 or 2.5 by 3, something like that, and then just some journal cards with the pieces that I have left after that. These are all cut up. These are 3 by 6. The smaller ones here are 2.5 by 3, I think. Yeah, 2.5 by 3, yes. And then the leftover pieces, I just kind of cut them in half and made journal cards out of them. So now I'm going to do my tag corners. I got my little credit card or gift card here that I made a kind of a template for, and I'm going to cut my corners on my tags. Do some rounding of the corners on my journal cards. This is my heavy duty corner chomper. It's a little bit more heavy duty than just a regular corner rounder. And of course I'm going to add some ink to the edges. This is my Distress Ink in Scorched Timber. For the toppers on these large tags, I think I'm just going to add some of these larger eyelets and use my what's it called, Crop-A-Dile, to put these on the tops of my large tags. So I did that on all 4 of the large tags, and then on, excuse me, on my smaller tags here, I just took a little piece of some coffee dyed muslin and just used my little tiny attacher and stapled those on. And then of course the journal cards are just kind of plain. They're all backed onto this marble paper, which makes a nice background for writing on. These are all complete and ready to go in my fall theme journals, which I have been doing a video series on creating 4 of those, and I will link those videos below if you're interested in watching those. So I appreciate you watching today, and have a blessed day.